Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Laugh Nuggets. Today, we're lightening the mood with some relationship humor. Because, let's face it, love can be funny, right? Let's dive into our first joke. A lady comes home from her doctor's appointment. Grinning from ear to ear, her husband asks, "Why are you so happy?" The wife says, "The doctor told me that for a 45-year-old woman, I have the breasts of 18-year-old. "Oh yeah?" quipped her husband. "What did he say about your 45-year-old ass?" She said, "Your name never came up in the conversation." A police officer attempts to stop a car for speeding. And the guy gradually increases his speed until he's topping 100 miles per hour. The man eventually realizes he can't escape and finally pulls over. The cop approaches the car and says, "It's been a long day and my shift is almost over, so if you can give me a good excuse for your behavior, I'll let you go." The guy thinks for a few seconds and then says, "My wife ran away with a cop about a week ago. I thought you might be that officer trying to give her back." A wife got so mad at her husband she packed his bags and told him to get out. As he walked to the door she yelled, "I hope you die a long, slow, painful death." He turned around and said, "So, you want me to stay?" A mom visits her son for dinner who lives with a girl as a roommate. During his meal, his mother couldn't help but notice how pretty his roommate was. She had long been suspicious of a relationship between the two, and this had only made her more curious. Over the course of the evening, while watching the two interact, she started to wonder if there was more between him and his roommate. Reading his mom's thoughts, his son volunteered, "I know what you must be thinking, but I assure you, we are just roommates." About a week later, his roommate came to him saying, "Ever since your mother came to dinner, I've been unable to find the silver plate. You don't suppose your mother took it, do you?" He said, "Well, I doubt it, but I'll email her just to be sure." He sat down and wrote, "Dear Mom, after you visited me, the silver plate has been missing. I'm not saying that you did take the silver plate from my house, and I'm not saying that you don't take it, but the fact remains that it has been missing ever since you were here for dinner. Love, your son." Several days later, he received an email from his mother which read, "Dear son, I'm not saying that you do sleep with your roommate, and I'm not saying that you don't sleep with her, but the fact remains that if she was sleeping in her own bed, she would have found the silver plate by now, under her pillow. Love, Mom."